Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and it is time for the Smackdown review. Not a good show this week, not at all. This episode was kind of disappointing. I thought WWE was getting back on the right track, after Mania, a great Raw. Why not follow it up with a great Smackdown? But no. No good Smackdown, no great Smackdown, not even a decent Smackdown. A shitty Smackdown, a Smackdown I didn't like. We started off with CENA in a promo that made me sick. We managed to escape Raw without any bad promos. We had good promos on Raw. Promos that, that were good. And, promos that actually had something to say. This promo, why it had something to say, was completely fucking ridiculous. CENA kissing everybody's fucking ass during this promo, as per usual. If you go back and you watch my video I made a couple of days ago, John Cena is a loser. I know, a bit of a generic title there, but it speaks the truth. Why do I think that John Cena is a loser? Because of what he did in this promo. Mentioning Bryan, mentioning Stone Cold, The Rock, Hogan. What a great moment that was at Mania, guys. You see, all the stuff that Cena talked about in this promo, had really nothing to do with him. He mentioned the Wyatts thing, but nothing had to do with him really that got big cheers. And SmackDown, remember, they sweeten up the audio. They pipe in cheers like there's nobody's business. So, still, the cheers are pretty pathetic, but people were still cheering because they were hearing these great names of all these great wrestlers. And then at the end, Cena says, I have the measuring stick, like he's some fucking badass. No, I'm sorry. During your match at Mania, you pretty much proved that you are not a badass, that you are a fucking little pussy. Running out of the ring to hug children because you can't deal with the concept of turning heel. Yes, I know it's fake. Yes, I know they told him to do that. That's how to act, but, look at this man's integrity. A fully grown man. A man in his motherfucking 30s, a grown-ass fucking man, running out of the ring to hug children because he's scared of the monster he might become. Fucking bullshit. And, this thing is like staring at the camera and, and saying, I'm a fucking badass, I'm the measuring stick, and, you have to go through me. Fuck Cena already. Who the fuck said that he's the measuring stick? Get the fuck out of here. He's not the measuring stick. You know what he's the measuring stick for? How bad the WWE can be. Not like that he's the best or anything. Give me a fucking break. He is not the best. He is not the measuring stick. He is just one of those things in WWE that needs to change. For all intents and purposes, the man should have went heel at Mania. We knew that it wasn't going to happen. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but it should have happened. Because they were changing so many things at Mania, so many things on Raw, and the WWE were shifting, and still, Cena still stayed as lame and as corny and as doofusy as always. This is just, you knew the show wasn't going to be good with a promo like this to start off. It's going to be the same old shit. Then you got Cesaro defeating Big Show by disqualification after Swagger interferes. And I don't understand this match where the best shit happened after the disqualification. Not a good match at all. Cesaro's attempting to pick up Big Show, but nothing good really. Nothing really entertaining or good wrestling here. No good wrestling. And then at the end, Cesaro picks his ass up for the neutralizer, drops him down. That was fucking incredible. Only one problem. why not let him pin the Big Show with this move? He does it, and then, that's it. It's awesome. It's great. It's his best feat of strength to date. He picked up the heaviest guy in WWE and dumped him like he was nothing. Fantastic. Another great moment for Cesaro, but he didn't get a pin off of it. Something that crazy, that amazing should be left to the end of a match. Not after the end of the match, but it should lead to the end. Why they booked it this way is beyond me, and the whole interaction between Swagger and Cesaro was really disappointing. Just a little cheap beatdown. Where's the big epic brawl? Where's the explosion? The thing that's pathetic, we got better, brawls in the early 90s from the Rockers, We got better brawls from the Mega Powers. Why is it that we're seeing better shit in the early 90s than in 2014? They can't figure out how to, make like a tag team war, like when two tag team partners collide. It should be awesome. It should be like these two guys know each other better than anybody else. So they should have, a great feud, a great match, but come on. Where's the interaction between these guys? Then it was Ryback defeating Los Matadores. Not really a bad match, I will say. Even though this was Matadores, it was, alright, but come on. Are we supposed to get behind either tag team here? Ryback, even the name itself, come on, man. And then Matadores, it doesn't matter how many times you sweeten the audio here on SmackDown, you're going to see when they appear on Raw that no one gives a shit about them. No one is going to support a team with goofy looking outfits like that. What you wear to the ring says a lot. It's one thing what people wore in the 80s. That was a different time when, most, bands, musicians and everything were wearing colorful shirts, colorful outfits, Flock of Seagulls, for example, or, David Bowie, just I can name anybody, you could see, Duran, everybody's outfits are always bright and colorful and pop music and everything. So wrestlers dress the same way, bright, flashy colors and shit like that. But, now in 2014, Matadores dressing up like Tito Santana did, this is not working. This is not working at all, and it isn't going to work. And they should realize that, because this tag team's been out for half a year already? Even more than that. And it's still not over. If it's not over, then get it the fuck out of here. Why? Why do you continue to push shit down our throats that's not over? If it's not over, then it's not working, and get rid of it. Then you got RVD defeating Damian Sandow, a repeat from Raw. Slightly longer match here, and I really don't see the point of why bury Sandow? Why bury a guy that's got potential? You're bringing in new guys. I get that. You got Adam Rose, Bo Dallas on the way. But Sandow is better. Let's be honest here. Sandow has 10 times more charisma than either guy. And he's a decent wrestler to boot. But he's got charisma. That's one of the most important things about him. And the thing is, why? Why? Why demotivate this man? Why take everything he's got out of him? Why keep making him lose? I don't understand this fucking bullshit. Why do this to Sandow? What did he do to deserve this? Triple H's project. How many times am I going to rant on it? It doesn't really need to be ranted on. I've said enough. It makes me sick what they're doing to him. RVD's back. Okay, great. Put him in a feud. Do something else than making Sandow look like a fool, please. Then it was Hogan and Daniel Bryan, and they did a little pose down. It was okay. I guess it was a magical moment, guys, but it really didn't feel like one. It felt kind of manufactured and generic. It didn't really feel like an epic moment. I guess I should be more excited about Hogan and Bryan being in there, but I didn't hate it. Just wasn't anything special. Then you had Bad News Barrett defeating Kofi Kingston. I see a lot of potential in Bad News Barrett. I like that he beat Kofi here. But even with the audio sweeteners, the crowd didn't seem too crazy about Barrett here because, there weren't any fucking UKers in the audience this week. But, maybe through time, now that he's wrestling again, they could get Barrett over. But, yeah, I was happy to see Kofi. When Kofi Kingston loses, it's a great day. The sun is smiling. Then it was Fandango defeating Santino Marella, and this made me happy. Santino's now with Layla. He dumped Summer Rae. I don't really care. But, guess it's alright. Kind of came out of left field. He dumped her on Twitter, instead of having this epic moment, not epic, what the fuck am I saying? It wouldn't be epic, but instead of having a slightly memorable moment that we would remember for about a week, where maybe he pushes Summer Rae down and breaks up with her or something, and maybe Summer Rae could team up with another wrestler to get Fandango jealous or something like that. Doesn't look like they're going to do that. Just completely switch the girl out for another diva. Again, another missed opportunity of something that they could do that might be remotely interesting. Fandango beating Santino, that's good, but we've seen it before. How many motherfucking times are we going to see these two wrestle? Who gives a motherfucking shit about either guy? Like I said, Fandango is alright. The guy's got some talent, he's got some charisma, but he ain't doing fucking shit. They could reinvent the man, do something with him, but no. This is what I'm saying. The NXT guys on the way, are they going to do something with them? Or are they just going to fuck them up like what they did with Fandango here? Then it was the Usos and Daniel Bryan, and they wrestled Kane, Batista, and Orton to a no contest. Okay brawl to end the show. Nothing spectacular here. Just, kind of the same thing from Raw, really. Just without Triple H in there. The Shield came out at the end. It was alright, I suppose. But, the show sucked. It really did. There was really nothing very appealing about this show. There were some things I didn't mind about it, but seeing this promo, basically a lot of repeats from Raw. Nothing special at all. Nothing worth watching here. Very, very forgettable. By the time Raw comes, I'm going to completely forget about what I even watched. I won't even remember any of the matches. Except for that CENA promo. That shit, I'm not going to forget how much I fucking hate John Cena and his dumbass fucking promos and this whole little gimmick that they're giving him that he's the measuring stick. Here's a measuring stick right here. See that? I'm not, 4 inches, 5 inches, I don't know, but there's the measuring stick up your ass, motherfucker. I ain't putting his finger up seeing his ass. No, but this, yeah, right here. That's what I got to say about Cena and this show for that matter. Alright.